What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Exos Heroes on this very late night down here in Austin, Texas. In today's video, Exos Heroes once again is giving away some free summons. So every day for 5 days, you're going to be getting yourself a free 11 pull. And you know, the reasons for this are very clear to everyone that's playing the game. Obviously, Exos Heroes is on a bit of a struggle bus right now, right? Even before, you know, mega games like Genshin Heroes came out, you know, Exos Heroes was struggling a little bit. They were stumbling on their footing. But even with all that being said, for better or for worse, this dumb game is still my favorite hero collector to play. I still love the graphics. I love the ultimates. I like the daily gameplay loop. So even with the struggles, even with the missteps, even with all the jank and the stank that permeates through all the pores of Exos Heroes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still here. I'm still here. But I think, you know, and I have no facts to back up any of this whatsoever, I think the worst is behind the game for sure. You know, the global launch was hot. Actually, you know what? The game has always kind of been on a awkward footing, because even before global launch, there was rumors that the game had already been abandoned and it wouldn't be updated. So even at global launch, the game kind of was like, no fault to its own. Well, no, it is their fault. It is their fault. I'm already backtracking. So even before the game globally launched, there were already rumors of the game being dead, even though those were not true. I blame Exos Heroes and I blame Line Games for not having a US-based customer-facing manager. A community manager. I forgot the name. It's late. I blame them for not having a community manager that could have came out in the beginning being like, nah guys, the game ain't dead, here's our roadmap, we'll see you at global launch. So I still blame them a little bit. 70-30 on that one. 70-30. 70% the rumors and the lies, 30% online games. I'm not gonna completely torch them on that. But outside of that, they started off with a bang. You know, they had a really good, you know, first couple of months, but then it's just been kind of like misstep after misstep after misstep, which I think they handled decently. Like, I think, you know, with the bug pulls, I think they did a pretty good job of just giving everyone 19 free pulls. I think that was pretty good. And, you know, they've been doing okay. They've had, you know, events like this where you log in, you get free multi-pulls. These are all positive things mixed in with a negative, and that's okay, right? If you have negative, you gotta make sure that you mix in a little bit of positivity, and they have been doing that. But the problem is, right now in the game's life, right now in this stage of the game's life, it needs to really start trying to drive home its identity, trying to get some real good content in the game. And the game so far since global launch, day one, has kind of rode on Core Raid. Like, that has been the primary event in Exos Heroes, and that is just not compelling. It's just not. That's not gonna grab anyone's attention. It's cool to have it, right? It's cool to have a lazy event. I'm not knocking the existence of Core Raid. I'm knocking this terrible pull that we just had. I'm definitely not knocking the existence of Core Raid, but it can't be the only event. Because they're just, once you've done one, you've done them all. And you know, I love all of the goodies. Look at me. FG love goodies. I'm buying all the stuff. Where's my Dorcas? The RNG is terrible. You know, the Core Raid pass. This is all great. Also in this video, we're going to be opening up not one, not two, not three, well, 4. We're going to be opening up 4 LeBron James's random Fatecores that I've collected through all this. So, you know, when it comes to rewards, when it comes to just a lazy event, I don't hate Core Raid. I don't. It just cannot stand by itself. It cannot be the only thing. And since global launch, it's been the only thing. PvP, I think, is a real good opportunity for this game. So good. PvP. Why are they not driving home more varied PvP styles? I don't think just all in, all characters allowed, all rarities allowed is the only PvP that should exist in this game. It is far past the opportunity for them to throw in some more variety in PvP. I think that's something that's absolutely missing. Why using Jin, FG? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing with Jin. Video coming soon. Why am I in PvP? I don't know. It's late night. We're just doing stuff. Might as well get a little bit of gameplay in here while we're here. And we're going to take a look at the banners here as well. So that's right after we go ahead and let our boy Ramses bring the kitty cat. Oh, nice little camera angle there. Close up to the cat. You love to see it. I did. I actually love to see that. It was pretty nice. But I think PvP is definitely an area of opportunity here. Why don't we have Coliseum style PvP? Why don't we have, legendaries and rares only? Why don't we have picks and bans? Why is there hasn't been any work done on PvP other than PvP tag, PvP tag, PvP? Like that needs to be done. And while we're here, let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff. I also think that some things should just be flat out removed from the game. I think side story, I think it can just be removed from the game. It's not fun. Nobody enjoys leveling up 1-star heroes in order to participate in side story. Just take this out. Put the lore and the stories in other aspects of the game. Just take out side story. I don't think it's fun. I also don't think Infinity Core is the gameplay mode, because I was just talking about Core Raid a second ago. I don't think Infinity Core is going to be the gameplay mode that gives people excitement at all. It's just, once again, it feels too similar to Core Raid. So, Infinity Core, not it. I think they need to do the FG thing. What's the FG thing, FG? Having some big old monsters, right? We need more monsters. We can't just have the dragon and the golems. We need to have more diverse monsters to fight, big ones to fight, raids to fight, world raids, and not the thing where we're just flying on the airship. No, I want to be actively raiding with other people. Think like what's that game called that I used to play back in the day, but then I stopped playing it, but was one of the first games that I ever, King's Raid, right? I want to actively be in your party, chatting to you and typing to you while we're doing a raid. That's what I want to do. Hey, it's Monica. Very, very nice. So they really need to, let's actually look at these while we're here. They definitely need to rethink the way they make content for this game. Core Raid, Infinity Core are just not, they're not going to be enough. But I say all this kind of negative stuff, but like I said earlier in the video, this is still my favorite hero collector. I just want more from it. And like I said, I think the worst is behind the game. It's only going to get better from here. I always say this, the very best hero collectors to play are the ones that are struggling. Very best ones to play. If they're struggling, they're going to be nice and giving. I love that little basic attack. Love to see it, Monica. Those are going to be the ones to play. Look at this, crowd surfing. Oh, I love Monica. I love her so much. And this really should be the best time of Exos Heroes' life right now, because the K-pop banner should have been a contender. It should have been crazy, having people like Janai and Monica and Wilkes, and unfortunately the K-pop synergy theme didn't really do much for mostly anyone. Outside of Janai, Monica and Wilkes' kit are just kind of subpar. Even though people really want these characters, it's really hard to justify spending the amount of zest it requires to get these characters. And I've been saying this since day one, no one's gonna be listening to me at Line Games, but I don't think the pricing for these vanity characters, and the reason why I call them vanity characters is because they're not meta. People roll on Monica, people roll on Wilkes and other characters like this, not to drive in the meta, just to have characters that they enjoy and like. But the prices are too high for vanity pools, right? If you're a light spinner, you're not a mega whale, you can't really afford to just be spinning on characters that you just enjoy, right? You just can't. So they really need to, in my opinion, I don't think Black Fatecores should have that many pities required, or something that I've suggested before. I think that maybe Black Fatecores should get a free weapon, midway through the pity, just something to sweeten the deal, because it feels dumb. You feel dumb when you spin your zest on Black Fatecores, even as much as you like them. And I still want to kind of roll for Monica, but it just doesn't feel right, especially considering how expensive zests are in this game. But like I said, with all that being said, I still feel like the better days of Exos Heroes it's coming. Right? K-pop, not so great, but we got Halloween coming. We hopefully have the Dan Memo collaboration as well, which should be pretty awesome. I do like this recore, or what's it called again? It's late. Reverse core, Zeon here. I do like it a lot, actually, because it seems like the game is trying to slow it down a little bit. Because this, what is it? The Mighty Dragon or defensive? Wait, is it not showing up here? Hold on. This stupid thing right here. Come on. Dude, they're not showing They're not showing his new buff on this screen. I don't think they're showing it there. All right, let's go back over here. Let's see. There's the Awakening, the Mighty Dragon. No, it's not there. What the? Where is this man's real kit? All right, I think that maybe they forgot to update him in this Fatecores and on the banner. Did they? Dude, did they change his ability? I think they changed it. I gotta go to the Facebook. So Mighty Dragon deals 50% damage to all enemies at the beginning of the round. So he has a natural damage ability now, like a natural AoE, and then reduces 100% of defense of 9 turns to a target. What the? Before he had an ability that increased the block rate of all allies. Reduces defense, 100% of defense for 9 turns. What is going on here? When disheartened skill hits. Okay, that seems different than what it was before. So it looks like while I'm live right now recording this video, talking about how all the jank and the stank is behind us, well, apparently, Zeon here has a new passive. So the passive that I thought he had is gone. So now he has Mighty Dragon, which deals 50% damage to all enemies, I guess, at the beginning of the round. All right, well, that's what a weird, today is what? Today is Tuesday. And this character was released on Sunday? And they're changing it now? A ninja change? Wow, that is Lawn Games, you never cease to amaze me. Well, so that's a thing that just happened. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta figure out, because I was actually going to power him up and put him on the squad and try to, you know, kind of play with that defense ability that he was given. So the ability that he had before, I thought was very creative and kind of slowing down the PvP meta with having, you know, your entire team getting, I think it was like, what, 150% block rate or something? I forgot what it was. But it seemed like it was something put in there to kind of slow down the whole, you know, rush down meta of PvP. But this, they just gave him some more DPS. So, all right, well, I'll take a look at that a little bit later. But in the meantime, in between time, let's go ahead and do what we set out to do. For quick randomized Fatecores, we're going to start off with Hecken, who I think I may or may not have. I'm not sure if I have Hecken. Well, either way, I'm getting very close to a full gerbil team, full hamster team represent. We also have another copy of Lepin. Did not need Lepin, but, you know, whatever. Giving me flashbacks to the last snafu that Line Games put out. We'll take it. Who is this? Oh, we have non-undead. Alive, FG. Alive Emma. Got it. So we have Alive Emma, Fatecores version. Very cool. Maybe like for some dragon raids or something like that. We'll take it. Definitely a Fatecores I did not have. And then last but not least, hey, I already had you. Bootleg Krillin's gender bin. So those are my 4 random Fatecores. Not the best pulls, but that is gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. It continues with Line Games. I guess I'm still here. You still sure about that, FG? I'm here, man. I am. Let me look at Hecken real quick. When are they gonna change this? Stupid sorting. No, I didn't have Hecken Fatecores. Well, shout out to my boy Hecken. Even though I still like his OG. That's a really cool design. Shout out to Hecken. The only good thing that came out of this video. So that's gonna do it, guys. I'm out. It continues.